why the market crashed. This is known as a dot plot. A dot plot is a participant assessment, FOMC participant. These are the members of the FOMC. This is their assessment of the appropriate policy. That's like each person has a vote. Hello, these are your members. This is where they believe policy should be. Each person is a dot. So here's your committee for 2024. Here's what they think 2025 is going to be like, 2026, etc. Okay. What you may notice, which is interesting, is that last year in September, we had aggressive participation. You look at the mean, which is the highest. This is the mean, the thickest part, the middle. This is where everybody's kind of assessment is where policy is likely to be. As you see, they're expecting rates to go lower between 25 and 27. Okay, but here's the thing. Last September, we had one of these. It was more like this. It was much more aggressive on rate cuts. And more people were voted for lower. The difference in the reason the market crashed and collapsed is because this particular thing is that less people want it lower. More people want it higher. If you do the numbers, this is what we have, 4.25, 4.5. This is 25 basis points each tick. This is now an estimate of 50 basis points between now and next year. That's 2 25 basis point cuts. Last September, we had like three or four. So it's half as aggressive. And not only that, the worst part of this dot plot, which most people haven't even commented on, is not just the idea that the mean is here and we're likely freezing, as the majority of participants are saying 3.5 is it, we're gonna freeze. But there's a split on the long-term effect. This right here is why the market crashed. This right here is what caused the panic. This right here alone is what caused it to happen. The guy on the very right, the longer run. The longer run is split into two camps. Do you see this? This one and this one. There is no mean in the middle. There's no accumulation of people. We're gonna outvote the rest. There is a split. Every time the government or anybody is split on something, the decision-making process is unpredictable. There's divergence, there's dissent. Half the people are like, we have to go lower. The other half the people are like, no, we're gonna do 50 basis points in 2025 and no more for 3 years. Almost half the participants think that 50 and that's it. There's a camp of people that are like, no, we have to go lower. The fact that the Fed is split into two camps is the reason. Why is that the reason? Is because anytime the government split on something, it takes forever for the decision to be made. Endless bickering and fighting means unpredictability in Wall Street.